here's how the four-wheel drive system works in your new F-150. If you've just bought an F-150, likely it has the optional 4x4 system, or four-wheel drive as some call it. This uses a series of drivetrain components, one of them being a transfer case, and this splits the power from the engine from two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. In the driver's seat on the lower right-hand side, you're going to have some buttons here which controls that transfer case. Now, the four-wheel drive system in a truck is going to act a little bit differently than an all-wheel drive system in a car or SUV. So here's what these four buttons do. You have 2 high in the top left corner. We also have 4 high in the top right, 4A down there in the bottom left, and then 4L, which stands for 4 low. The setting we're currently in is 2 high, and that is going to be used on most normal road conditions, dry pavement, highway, suburban areas with no inclement weather, which is going to be used in 2 high. Now, if you start getting into limited traction situations, you might want to switch into one of the four-wheel drive settings. So this one has 4 high, 4 low, and 4A. Again, 4 automatic. Now, 4 automatic is only available on Lariat models and above. So this truck here we're in is a Lariat, so it does have the 4A. If you're in an XLT or an XL, you're not actually going to have the 4A. Now, when you go ahead and switch into 4 high, the truck will let you know that it's shifting, and it's also going to give a little icon right there in the bottom left side of the gauge cluster. And the 4 high mode is going to be used in most off-road situations where you need the extra traction. That 4 high setting is not typically to be used on dry pavement, as it can cause a lot of premature wear to some of the drivetrain components. The transfer case, not typically good for those systems there. So if you're going into a off-road situation, use 4 high. There's also a setting there for 4 low. Now, 4 low is really used for extreme off-road situations. 99% of truck buyers will never need 4 low. Basically, it multiplies the torque coming from the engine and is to only be used at very slow speeds between 0 and really 10 or 15 miles an hour, or even slower really. So it is only to be used in professional off-road settings. Again, if you need the extra power and control, you can use 4 low. And because this truck is a Lariat, it's going to have the 4A, again, which is 4 automatic. And this is really where it gets very simple. As soon as you get into a more slippery condition there, you can go ahead and click 4A, and the truck will do all the work for you. It will automatically shift itself in and out of four-wheel drive depending on the slip that it detects from the computer system. So that's it. That is the four-wheel drive system in the new F-150.